Okay, I'm sorry about the air conditioner in the background. We do not need a timer for this. This might go up tonight. I don't know. Rendering is going slower than usual for the upload, so I'm hoping to get Overlord up tonight. And One Piece episode reaction, and maybe one other thing. Tonight, tomorrow is gonna be packed with a bunch of stuff, but this might go up. This full review of this chapter might go up in 2 or 3 in the morning, Monday morning. And usually I don't do that. I usually do from anywhere from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually don't touch the wee hours of the morning, but I might have to because stuff is rendering and uploading slowly, more slowly than it has yesterday or the day before. So I might have to do that for this. And one other thing, Namaka, I know will drop sometime between now and 10 o'clock. And I want to get that out, but tomorrow I already have at least 5 videos planned, 4 or 5 videos planned for tomorrow throughout the day. Probably 3 o'clock to midnight, 5 videos to come out. So I'm sorry about that, but I have at least 5 videos planned. So it might be earlier for this. Otherwise, let's jump into it. We're on Viz. We, like I said, full reactions. We do Viz. This would have been out earlier. I still haven't seen every reactionist that I usually do to make sure I pick up every detail that I might have missed. I've only seen a few, so let's jump into my Bible, chapter 984. Let's see if we missed anything. Yeah, so there's not too much that I missed here with Yamato after them, Yamato and Luffy going. With Ulti and page 1 here. See, the official translation is here, the Thunder Bagawa, more like the Blunder Bagawa. I think I like the other one better because it gave more power scaling towards Yamato and Kaido with that one. With the Thunder Sagawa, whatever it was, which is is half as powerful as the Bagawa, which may more terms of the strength, but it could be. I believe we might also have to go back because I believe people have found Yamato actually is in the execution chapter, which is like 972, 971, 973, somewhere's in the 970s. It's right at the beginning. So we'll go back and see that too. But it's for the official translation. I think I like the early translations better for that one. Well, whatever. I heard some people saying that when Luffy attacks here, how Luffy is attacking Yamato, it's probably pretty obvious the explosion could be either Yamato's power, or, as people were suggesting, it could be Luffy using the new advanced version of not Conqueror's of armament hockey, using the advanced version that he's been learning, the one that he bent the steel with back, that he could have been using it here to do a major blow. Imagine if you use the advanced advanced armament hockey to take out page 1, then there'd be some problem. Also, confirmation, I believe, back here that I missed was where is it? It's hard to believe how tough those dinosaur powers are. More people are saying that this is probably confirmation of the Tobiropa having, all 6 of them having dinosaur powers. But I can't be sure. It could be, but find out soon enough. People are also kind of a little mad because of they should recognize Jinbei, but whatever. The sun is very prominent. The other thing is they're saying how when we get to it, Izo here is wearing a different kimono than he was back a chapter. And people are saying, oh, it could be a different person. Most people are saying, I kind of agree with them, it's probably just it's silhouette in the background, so it's shaded differently. That's the only thing I could think. Or they could change clothes. It's not that hard to change clothes. Like pre-battle to post-battle. Or coming to here to them pre-battle. Different kimono. Not hard. I saw a theory somewhere. I think Roger, someone in his comments mentioned it, and Roger's like, don't worry. And he is right, we know portions of Onigashima is snowing. Someone said it could be Aokiji, and that's who we saw earlier on. It would be cool if Aokiji was here, because then you know Blackbeard's crew was here on the island. But I don't think it is. If we see Aokiji again, it'll be later on. I don't think we'll see him that soon. This is truly wonderful. There are 2 entrances. The one above has to be the way to Kaido. Cat Viper lands, so I noticed the gun at the very end. Cat Viper's new arm, which is a machine gun, which is really cool. People relate it to Berserk and other things that I have not seen, so I can't really relate it to anything. If I remember correctly, Kiku got sent through the future, right? So it's only been a few months for Izu and Kiku to have met up. Not a few months. Sorry. A couple years. But for Izu, it's been even longer. It's been like 20-something years. Turned into a great samurai. I really wish I watched Tekken. We might have a pause here, and I will go watch Tekken and come back and relate something that he might have said, because I really love seeing his opinion on certain stuff, just because he is the One Piece dictionary. Okay. And Kaido says it differently here, that he's going to explain the new Onigashima project, which I'm very curious about. In the other translation, it was just saying that he would talk about something that's more thrilling. So that'd be cool to see what that is all about. And me being an idiot, that's the... Never mind. I can say, because I kind of explained that in the quick reaction. X-Wing's inside the castle. I was there 20 years ago. We're going to go back and see that real quick. If anything, I might. I didn't mean to open something. What did I just open? Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a thumbnail picture. I will probably cut it here, and there might be a cut somewhere in here, and we'll explain the rest of the chapter because there are some stuff I do want to pick up. Oh, real quick. There is a break, which is fine if it just keeps dropping really good chapters like this. Otherwise, I will be right back. I'm gonna go watch Tekken's video because stuff is rendering anyway, so there's nothing else for me to do than record or catch up on stuff. So I will be right back. We'll see if he says something that I haven't seen yet, and I'll give my own honest opinion. I'm not taking sites. I'm not. When I do this, I don't take it all from. Like, I take it from multiple people. But then I just say what they think, and I kind of elaborate on how it could work or it might work. But I'll be right back, guys. Alexa Desleon. Alexa Desleon. Okay, I'm back. I watched Tekken's video. It's like 37 minutes long. A lot of the stuff he covered was already said in previous videos that he did. Not a lot of new stuff. Okay, let's jump in. So I also, from that time, I pulled up chapter 971. It is on page 4 that people keep saying. And it could be, it's the same hairstyle as... And it would make sense that when they're showing citizens here, they keep showing, like, Odin. Like, this whole panel here for page 4 is them condemned to boil. That's the chapter. Odin's walking over to the big pot of oil. You have a panel of Kaido and Orochi. And then you have a panel of some regular citizens, and you have a young girl here, and then back over to Odin. They're saying this girl that's here, it's the same bangs, the same type of hairstyle. It's just, and if anything, it would be dyed differently if it was them. That'd be my only guess, is if it is dyed differently, but otherwise, I don't know. Well, if you look at her hair from what her hair is, it's light on the top and then dark on the bottom. So it definitely could be her. Yeah, but that's 971 page 4. If you guys want to go check that out. Tekken apparently his thumbnail was Yamato as a woman. I said I'm so... Sundays I lean more into a little more spoilage. Fridays or Saturdays, when I usually pick up the chapter, I don't spoil it at all. So there might be a little spoilage whenever this comes out in the thumbnail, but that's fine. I think I gave this a 10 out of 10. I think I'll stick with that. You remind me of Ace. This was another phrase people keep saying, and I could say I would love her as a Straw Hat, and that's what people are saying. The idea keeps getting thrown around, and this is back when Jinbei joined. But Jinbei has been joined for a while, so they keep saying Carrot would be the one. But Oda said that the next 2 Straw Hats would be right after each other, or very close to joining each, like right after each other. So it could be Carrot and then Yamato. Carrot for Straw Hat, definitely. Yamato is up there for Yamato could definitely be a Straw Hat. You can definitely see it. If she fights alongside Luffy and sees what he stands for, she might want to join his crew anyways. Right now, it's not really... The point of it is there's so much up in the air still to say anything like, oh, she will join, or... It's very still up in the air until we see more scenes like this. Yamato and Luffy fighting, and Yamato seeing what Luffy's all about. We probably won't see. I think probably next chapter it will be the 19th, 2 weeks from now. If anything, probably the next chapter will probably be a flashback, because I really love to see Ace now. Because it definitely has to be shown at some point now. Okay, spoilage. I'm gonna put probably Yamato. I will probably put her face here with "You Remind Me of Ace" there. Probably in the thumbnail. Most likely. Most likely that's what I'm gonna put. Or maybe something else. Or maybe the top where the mask comes off and he's like, huh? I thought you said sun, right? Something along the line, something like that. Because chapter would have been out. It's fine. I'll push more towards that. There was something else I want to talk about, but I can't think now. I'll say it was a surprise for her to be female, but the mask makes sense. I talked a little bit about that from Tekken last week in the full review. We talked about Izo. Parasparrow versus Marco fight definitely upcoming. But like I said, I did do some Twitter after and did a quick review Friday. So it could be possible that it's someone else at sea coming to the island. If Weevil had a VV card or something of the former members and was solely tracking them down, if they knew Ace and Izu were here, and also Luffy, because Luffy's on the other target list of the mother of Weevil, if they knew all three were coming here, it could be possible Weevil is coming. But Weevil also has to deal with all the Marines. We didn't see any vice captains there to take Weevil, so it's very possible Weevil escapes and comes to Wano. But still a hot that could be a theory, but whatever. Weevil has been thrown in the air multiple times. I think I've thrown him out at least 20 times throughout this arc so far. Probably 10, 15 of possibilities he could come in and he's never shown. So it's me beating the bat to death? Beating the bear to death? What? I don't know how that phrase goes. But yeah, it could happen. It would definitely be cool to see how all this plays out. We have 2 weeks. Like I said, tomorrow you guys will be getting theory and probably channel update and some other stuff. But I still have to record most of that. The One Piece theory I've already recorded and edited. Where I talk about. It's a quick theory. It's like 7-8 minutes. But most of the stuff I plan for tomorrow, I'll have to record from now until tomorrow morning. So that will all come out later on. Otherwise, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys like the video, like it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. When this year ends, it's going to be hard picking the top 10 chapters of One Piece. I will definitely say that. It was very hard to choose it this last year. Maybe I'll link that to at the end too. If you guys want to go check that out. But I'm just saying it's going to be very hard. I don't know. Otherwise, really thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hope I'll see you guys next video. And actually, I found out my mic is actually going to be here in a few days. So my new mic that will pick up less stuff in the background should be here. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.